Hello, everybody. The Uncle Carbuncle and the Chef. We're here to recap the playoffs and give a little World Series prediction. First, let me say that um, the Mets starting pitching kind of disappointed me. I thought that was their edge in the playoffs. I thought the Dodgers had the better lineup and the better bullpen, but the starting pitching didn't come through the way it should have, except for that one game Anaya threw. But they still took it to 6 games. So the Mets had a great year. Give them all the props in the world. And even though these two guys are crying in their beer, what do you think about that, Chris?
Nobody expected us to make it even this far. We were a team that for the final 2 weeks of the regular season, we were playing playoff baseball every single day,
Yep.
win or go home. So, we got the 6th seed, ended up making it to the NLCS. I think this season is really nothing to hang your head about.
Absolutely.
Obviously, I wanted to make it to the World Series, wanted to win the World Series,
Sure.
but take a lot of positives from this year, go into the off season with it, and can only build from here.
Yeah,
You got to feel good about your GM, too. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
a lot of positives for sure. When you think back, the disappointment is there, but that'll fade away. Yeah, agreed. The Met pitching just kind of tired out. The Dodgers were very disciplined. The Mets kind of pitched around the edges. They didn't get the calls. The Dodgers didn't chase, I should say. Props to the Dodgers. They have a good team. They scored a lot of runs. I have to say, they're looking good. There is a lot to look forward to for the Mets for next season. I think they've got a good organization now. The manager is great. I really do feel good about the GM. Yeah, so all good there. And let's see where that goes. But we have the World Series, right? Let's look at that.
What do you think about that?
I'm not going to be watching the World Series. No. Well,
Boycott World Series 2024.
I have to say, my thing is I always say my favorite team is the Mets. My second favorite team is whoever's playing the Yankees that day. But this one's different, I got to say. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of watch and let it happen, because I really don't like either of these two teams. But the Yankees are rounding out. I really see them. They're playing, I think, their best baseball of the season right now. I think the pitching is coming around. The new closer is finding his way, and Stanton is just really coming through. I think it's going to go long. The Dodgers can hit. We know this. They've got a great bullpen. I'm going to pick the Yankees, though, in 6 or 7.
Okay.
I disagree. I
There's a
think
lot of enmity in that.
I'm taking. Look, I texted this guy right after the series, and I hate both these teams. I hope they both lose.
Hated everybody.
But I hate Tommy Edman. He killed the Mets. But after thinking of it for a while, I think I am going to take the Dodgers. I don't think it's going to go 6 or 7. I think we're going to have 5, maybe 6 games. The Yankees, yeah, they're a good team, but look at who they played to get here. They played the Royals, who sure they're a decent team, but they're not a top team in baseball. They played the Guardians, who heavily faltered in the second half of the season and didn't play very well. Now they're going to play arguably the best team in baseball. The Yankees are a good team. I'm sure they'll be up for it, but going from the Guardians to the Dodgers, I think that's a big step.
Yeah. Look, starting pitching on the Dodgers is so messed up. If they would have had Glasnow and Kershaw, if they would have had their team, I think they would coast through, to be honest. Look, Yankees are good. And yeah, they beat Kansas City and Cleveland, but you can only beat who's in front of you. I think I look at that series they played in the Bronx, and Dodgers won the first 2 games. And what they did was they pitched to the judge, but if he was in a position where he could hurt them, they walked him. And they pitched to Stanton. They had Stanton fishing at pitches. So as hot as he is now, I think it can be pitched to him. I'm a Dodger fan. I think they're going to win in 6 or 7 games.
Okay.
Flaherty needs to have a good outing in the first game.
He's the starter. He's
gonna
game
start
one.
Game 1.
Wow.
then Yamamoto, and then Buehler in the Bronx. And then the bullpen, because they only have 3 starting pitchers. But they can do it. They can do it. They're deep enough. They can score enough runs where they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I mean, Ohtani is going to tear up Yankee
Oh,
Stadium.
I think he will.
Maybe Ohtani and even another guy to watch, Max Muncy in this series. Lefty swing at Yankee
Yeah,
Stadium
yeah, that's a great
could
point.
do some damage.
That's a great point.
That's
All
true.
right, so we've got Yankees in 6 or 7, Dodgers in 6 or 7, and Dodgers in 5 or 6.
Five.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
So for our next segment, we have a special guest coming out that I personally am a little scared of, a little bit. Chef Marte, you've seen him before. Very opinionated guy.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure? I got him in the back. All right. Let's.
Do you think he's going to behave
Let's
today?
bring him out. I
Yeah,
can't.
I like him.
No guarantees. You got to be ready though. I'm sure
I'm
he's.
ready. Don't worry about me, pal.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's get him. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, we're joined here by Chef Marte, who, funny enough, as we just found him in the back, was doing push-ups getting ready for his guest appearance on the show. So take it away, Chef Marte.
Thank you very much, guys. We're here to. I guess we're planning the Yankee parade down the Canyon of Heroes today. Is this what we're doing? We're going to be.
They don't have parades for the team that loses the World Series.
Look,
20. Does the number 27, soon to be 28, have any bearing here? I mean, let's go.
Babe Ruth isn't playing.
The Yankees are a dynasty. Please, let that team that couldn't even stay in Brooklyn. Okay, first of all, they had to go run to the California coast over there. I don't even know. The Dodger fans even show up before the 3rd inning, and they're gone by the 6th? Is that what's going on out there in LA?
So they're getting fitted for another ring this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got the 28 rings getting fit. We'll be okay there. The Dodgers, please. They just squeak by the Mets. Impotent over there. They got all the calls. Over there. It's just there's no strike. It had to be right down the center for it to be called a strike. I mean,
Who did the Yankees beat to get there?
the fix was in. The Yankees beat some upcoming teams, really strong.
Kansas City.
Yeah, it's
Gentlemen,
Kansas City. They got.
let's keep this civil, okay? We're all friends here, right?
Let's go. Come, please,
Let's
please,
keep it a
please,
nice-
please.
mean,
There's going to be no
conversation.
Has
contest.
Stanton decided to run at any
There's
time
going to be no
this
care.
World
Oh,
Series?
the same
He's
Stanton
the
who hit
jogger.
4
That's
home runs in the ALCS.
Yeah,
Is that
against
the
who?
same?
Against who?
You play who's in
Cleveland.
front of you. You play who's in
Come
front of
on,
you. You
will
play
you
who's in
please?
front of you. We'll see what
Playing a
happens.
real team now.
You better get ready to
Beat the
pitch
Mets,
because
beat San
the
Diego.
Dodgers don't have any pitching. Okay,
good-
first of
probably
all,
good
who's
start.
going to be pitching Game 4? With another little bullpen string through. All right, you see. All right. The Yankees, the class of the league. They got the closer. They got everything going for them. There's going to be no contest here. Yankees in 3.
First World Series ever to be won in 3
Yeah,
games.
I think they're going to beat them so badly. LA's going to head back. They're not even going to want to. They're not even going to want to finish.
When was the last time the Yankees played in the World Series?
Well, hey, you're nitpicking here. Nitpicking. Wait, come on. Hey, the
15
fix.
years.
The fix has
2009,
been in.
15
Fix.
years.
2009.
And what about the Dodgers? What about the Dodgers? They win. They gifted that COVID World Series over there.
Gifted.
What did they? We play 15 games that year in front of cardboard figures, and now they give the Dodgers the championship that year. That was a pity. It was a mercy win over there for the
Played
Dodgers.
in 3 World Series.
They didn't even play in. Where was that World Series held anyway? Texas. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on. That's the championship that they want to
This
claim.
World Series is in L.A. It's going to end in
Well,
L.A.
it's not going. It's going to end in LA. Is right. It's going to be done. They're going to be. I don't know if there are going to be any fans left in the building. Of course, over there, they'll all be in Hollywood watching something else.
in attendance every year.
Yeah, they'll be. That's
All
because
year
they're all
long.
taking selfies over there. They're not baseball fans.
I
They're
think I made a good decision sitting in the middle today.
Yeah, but Chavez Ravine over there, they're turning over. I mean, come on. The Dodgers
What
stopped being the
happened-
Dodgers in 1957. Let's
Hold
put it
on
that
there,
way.
Chef Marty.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Okay, all right.
When the Dodgers went to the Bronx this year, how'd that work out?
Ancient history. What is it? I don't even.
That's ancient history, but you're bringing up 27 championships.
That's
20s and 30s?
We're in the
Come on.
playoffs now. We are in the playoffs. How many games did it take the Dodgers to get to the World Series? How many? How many did it take the Yankees to get there? Come on, let's go.
Dodgers played two great teams.
They dispatched the Cleveland, whatever they were, in 5, and the Dodgers had to go 6 against the Mets. All right, maybe they scored a couple of runs. Yeah, but I
8
think
runs a game.
I think the Massapequa Little League
8
could have
runs
scored
a
against
game.
the Mets by that time. Yeah,
That's where the best team in baseball.
listen, Big Brother. I don't even want to talk about that team from Queens.
you may
Big
know-
Brother's going to come in, and
The
we're going to
team.
take care of the Dodgers for them. What the Mets couldn't do, the Yankees will do.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
He may know his meatballs, but he doesn't know baseball.
Oh,
Ball ends at meat.
long
Because you don't know
time.
baseball.
I've been called a meathead, but that's on another story. There, but
Rightfully so.
listen, you gotta give all accolades to the Yankees. The Dodgers are going to be done. We can have our rehash. We'll talk about this at the parade in New York.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about the New York Liberty
That's
Parade.
the only parade that's going to be in New York this year.
We'll see. We'll see.
Macy's Day Parade as well, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you got
But,
the New York Yankees, the class of the
So,
league.
thank you guys for watching.
Remember,
Uncle, Chef Marte.
Yankees in 3. Yankees in 3.
3. Listen, 3.
And,
He thinks it's 3 out of 5.
and on that note, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right.